Hi, my name is Gary Getchel. I'm the owner of Home Pro Inspection Service, and I have the privilege of working with Dave Manser and Manser Homes. Dave is the type of person that goes above and beyond what is expected of a realtor, and that's the reason I enjoy working with Dave, because I have that same concept in mind when I'm working with clients also. As far as my credentials as a home inspector, I've been in the real estate business for about 20 years, working with remodeling homes, buying and selling, and then also with rental property. The main things that I do during my inspection, I highly stress it's more of an educational time, whether you are a seasoned homeowner or a first-time home buyer. Going through and identifying any types of problems is extremely important that they be aware of. A lot of times seasoned homeowners are not aware of certain things that are invisible to them on the home. A lot of things we come across would be electrical panels that are wired incorrectly or double tapped before the main disconnect. This is an extremely large safety issue. A typical home inspection will last anywhere from 2.5 to 3 hours. A lot of times that's just dependent on how many questions that the buyer has. I want to make sure that I give plenty of enough time to answer any questions they have and to go over everything on the home. Again, everything on the home that's going to be checked during a normal home inspection is going to be everywhere from the grounds, which is your service walks, driveways, stoops and steps, decking, patios, siding trim, gutters, downspouts, chimneys, flashings, plumbing vents up on the roof. Once we get into the home, we're going to be checking everything as far as safety devices in the garages, if you have any electric door openers, making sure firewall protection, getting into the attic, making sure that there's good ventilation. Extremely important is the ventilation, insulation, and then also making sure that we don't have any structural concerns in the attic. Each room then will get a room-by-room review as far as functions of fans, outlets, switches, windows, making sure that we don't have stripped cranks, leaking thermal pane glass. Every bathroom will be checked as far as toilet functions, sink, tub, shower. So everything is very thorough. Once we get into the basement, we're going to be checking the foundation, furnace, water heater, the water softener area, supply lines, drain lines, main electrical, making sure everything there is wired properly. All of my inspections are done electronically, so I have a tablet PC that I carry with me during the inspection. So your inspection is done right on site. I can print the report for you right there, or I can email it to you. I also include digital photos of breakdowns of where there are problem points and just standard pictures of views of the grounds, the roof, different aspects of the home, so that's something you can have in your file as a reminder of what we went through on the property. Continuing education is the key factor that the state mandates that we do, and that's 20 hours a year. We can do continuing education through seminars, which there's different organizations that hold seminars as long as they're backed by the state as far as getting continuing education credits. You can do continuing education online, which is what I do. I also do attend some seminars for the fall meetings around the state where the home inspectors do get together and we go over different things. That's very helpful. The other thing that we have to keep up on is the different types of building material that changes as far as shingles, framing, siding, different types of plumbing as far as piping with water supplies and so forth. So a lot of the stuff is what we look at our continuing education on as far as making sure we understand the product so we can explain it to the homeowner or the potential buyer. Another aspect of doing the inspection is an additional testing, which is for radon gas, which I do. I use electronic monitoring systems, so basically nothing has to go into a laboratory to get any type of testing done on that. Extremely important when we're working with real estate transactions because time frames are always very limited. As far as what radon gas is, as the uranium breaks down in the soil, it emits radiation which can come up in through the soil and into the homes. Without proper ventilation of this gas and having it removed from the home, the EPA has found that if exposed 10 to 15 years, you can potentially develop lung cancer. So the testing on this is something that we come in, set the system for 2 days, let it sit for 48 hours, have the results right on site for you. So this is something that we know whether or not we need to mitigate and to put a mitigation system in to remove the gas from the home. Mitigation systems are a very easy item to put in. A lot of people think it's going to be a large process or a concern. I would say that 100% of the mitigation systems that have been installed are successful. And what they do is they depressurize the ground underneath the home and basically pull the gas in and vent the gas out into atmosphere. Typical cost is about $800 for a mitigation system, and it is a very simple system that does do the job properly. So if you want to buy with confidence and go through a home sale transaction, Dave Manser, a very reputable individual, and I have the privilege of working with him, and my services with Home Pro Inspection Service.